Max, what's going on? This your dad, Cody. That's my real name. Most people know me as Codell, but I love you, son. And this is my first video for you. Okay, I'm going to start doing a weekly video talking directly to you, sharing with you who I am and my advice for you. And I'm really excited for this first video, son. So you're gonna start getting to know my personality, and the best part is you're gonna start getting to know how much I love you, I miss you, and how dedicated I am to making sure that you know you're not forgotten. And I am coming through. I'm breaking through every barricade that I need to get back to you. Is what I'm trying to say. So, son, let's get into this, okay? First off, I want to apologize to you, okay? I want to tell you how sorry I am for the part that I've played putting you in the situation that you are in. You deserve a lot better, and I'm doing everything I can to correct that. I promise you, son. And you're going to know this through my actions. I know you're not able to see what's going on, but I want you to know that the first 7 years of your life, this whole entire time, I have been doing everything I can to get back to you, and I'm getting close. I will get there, I promise. Um, son, I also want you to know this. It is important for you to realize that as a man, because you're a boy, obviously, you're a little boy, but you're going to grow into adulthood. As a man, you're you're gonna have to be strong. And what I'm about to say, uh, it it's like I say it to myself all the time because I recognize it as a truth. So like when I say it to myself, it's not so hard, but telling you this right now, it hurts me to tell you this. And it's not because it's a bad thing. It's because what I'm about to tell you is just the reality of our world. So, as a man, you're going to have to make sure that you earn your position in this life. You have to prove your value. You're going to have to be strong. You have no choice as a man. And it's a good thing. It is not a bad thing. But you're also going to have to realize that it's most likely, and trust me, myself, and there's many other dads and even moms out there that are trying to change the culture, but there is a good chance when you grow up that the world is just not going to care about the issues that you may be facing as a man. Like I said, we're working to change this, many of us out there, myself included. But regardless, even if things are different by the time you become an adult, even if society is at that point acknowledging the issues that men are facing, not just acknowledging, but at that point is addressed and helped fix the issues that men are facing. Even if that happens when you're an adult, and again, I really hope this does. We're working on it. There's a bunch of us out there working on it. You are still going to have to make sure that you are a strong man. And when I say strong, I'm not just talking about physical, but you got to make sure you're mentally strong, you're spiritually strong, physically strong, just all around healthy. And one of the ways, well, one of the ways you're gonna need to go about this is you're gonna make sure you're gonna need to make sure that you stay focused, and you gotta make sure that you stay organized, and you gotta make sure that you learn how the world just operates in general, and you gotta make sure you know what your strengths and your weaknesses are, and you gotta make sure you know what you're capable of what you're capable of at your best and what you're capable at your worst. It is important to know these things because this will give you well, not just know these things, but also have these disciplines like, making sure you have the ability to stay focused, stay organized, Um, this these abilities will allow you, these skill sets will allow you to build your legacy. But to get these skill sets, you're going to have to educate yourself. And to me, I really want to encourage you because I don't think enough parents do this. Please, son, please make sure that you question everything and everybody. Just make sure you do that. Be a critical thinker. Do not take what someone says as gospel, especially if it's something that you're going to possibly take into your life in some way or another. Because whatever that is that you might choose to take into your life, it's going to have an effect on you. So you want to know what you are dealing with when it comes to everything from information you're told to information that you find to just people's character, yourself. It is so important you question yourself. And also, you got to have a relationship with God. Like you, and for me, I'm I still consider myself a new Christian. I got baptized. I want to say it's been 2 years ago now. Might be a little longer, maybe a little shorter. And it was interesting, son, how this all happened because having you inevitably helped lead me to that decision. And this is how it all kind of came about. Okay. So, like I said earlier when this video first started, I want to apologize to you because the position that myself and your mother have put you in is unacceptable. It's not fair to you, and we got to do better. And so And so, son, what led me to having, being baptized, having, accepting Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, which I never thought I would, not because I was ever a Christian hater. I've always believed in God, but never really followed a particular religion. But you led me to it because unfortunately, when we had you, your mom chose to disappear with you up to Spokane, Washington. And it took me a long time. It took me a year and a half to figure out where you were. And so when I did figure out where you are, I started putting the pieces together on moving from Springfield, Oregon. That's where I was living at the time, to Spokane, Washington, so I could be in your life full time. And soon after I was able to figure out where you were, I was able to get contact established, and you and I began talking every week. And I don't know if you remember those conversations. They went on for three three straight years every week. And I was driving up once a month for the most part, 500 miles to see you. And we spent some good times together, and I miss you like crazy. But as I was going through this process, right, I was preparing myself to move, to so I could be in your life full time. God started telling me you need to find a church. So I was like, okay. And at that time, I still wasn't a Christian. Um, but said I believed in God. So started listening, and you were a huge motivating factor behind that. So came up to Spokane, and I don't know if you remember, but as soon as I moved up to Spokane, I immediately started seeing you every week and talking to you every week in person. And unfortunately, we live in this system that has been financially set up and incentivized to destroy our families and remove fathers from the homes. And they do this, son, through a mechanism called Title 4D, right? And Title 4D is a federal program. And son, I know I'm getting big here because you're only 7 years old, but I also know you're smart. I also know you're smart because you come from me. And your dad's smart, and I'm getting smarter every day. And I know once I get things reestablished and we're back moving and grooving, son, you're gonna outdo me. Because you're gonna avoid so many mistakes. But so I moved up here, right? And back to the Title 4D. And so unfortunately, son, you were born, you and millions of other children were born into a family court system that is financially incentivized to remove fathers from the homes. And they do this through Title 4D. And what Title 4D does is for every dollar of child support a state collects, our federal government here in America matches them 66 cents to that dollar, which means if the state's not collecting child support, then they're not also getting that 66 cents from the federal government, right? Okay. And what this does is okay, so the only way, son, they can get this money is they have to keep a parent out of the child or children's life at least 50%, like more than 50% of the time, or else they can't collect that money from the federal government and that money from dads, like your dad right here, and millions of other dads. And so, because of this financial mechanism and this incentive, this encourages judges, commissioners, district attorneys, and unfortunately, parents at times to wield the child as a weapon against the father. And they do that by making sure that they make it as hard as they can for the father to be in the child's life so they can get that Title 4D money. And son, I know right now, like I'm telling you all this, and it's funny because in my head as I'm telling you this, son, I'm like, dude, I'm telling this to a 7-year-old. But again, you may only be 7, but I know you're part of me. And if you're anything like me at your age, you're probably questioning everything. And I remember you at 4 and you were questioning everything and your language skill was absolutely amazing. I'm just throwing words at you, words you've never even heard. And you're just saying them right away. You're like, what's that? I'm like, that's a ventilator. You're like, ventilator. And you're saying all these difficult words. And so I know how smart you are. So this is why I'm telling you all this, son. But this is unfortunately what is being done to millions of dads and little boys and girls just like yourself all around our country just for money. And you have to know this. A lot of people are probably going to think I'm crazy for making this video, but you have to know the truth, son. And so does everybody else. And I want to encourage you to never deny the truth of anything, even if you don't like it, even if it hurts. That's why I've apologized to you because, son, I've never wanted to be separated from you from day one. I was there for for your birth, through the whole entire pregnancy, all that stuff. Never want, but regardless, even though I haven't wanted any of this and the system has targeted me and millions of other fathers and some others out there so they can get their money, I have still failed you because I didn't take the proper precautions or enough precautions because nothing's ever 100% to avoid bringing you into the situation you're in. And I'm so sorry. So sorry, son. I want you to know how sorry I am. But although there's no but. What I'm trying to tell you though is you're not forgotten. I'm coming back. I never went anywhere. I haven't gone anywhere. I've been doing so much beautiful things behind the scenes. And I can't wait to share with you all the skill sets that I've been learning. And in fact, let me share something with you right now, okay? I've been making a book. It's done. Took me way too long to get it done. Took me 7 years to get this book done. It's dedicated to you. All I got to do is publish it. I want to show you a couple of the illustrations. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Got to get it published first. But I've got this. I've got another book coming, and I'm going to be turning this into a cartoon. It's all for you, Max. It's all for you. So let me show you. I got to share my screen real quick. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, you're gonna love this, son. So here it is. I'm not gonna show you all the illustrations just because, like I want to keep some of it a surprise. But here's the book cover. The book's called The Adventures of Max and Papa. This is you. You at one time, very early in life, had your little kind of a little square head like that. Your dad's got this big old beard, you know, and your dad's a goofball. But yeah, I drew this. I wrote the whole book. I had a friend do the coloring and shadowing for me. So that's the book cover. And then I got this. This is you and me building a snowman. So there I am. I'm holding you. You're putting the carrot on the nose. Pretty cool. Love it. You're the inspiration for all this, son. And then let's see what else I got. What's another one? I want to show. Oh, this one you're gonna love. Okay, one thing you don't know about your dad is your dad's a pretty good rapper. I actually got a music video coming out for you. It's also took forever, but it's almost there. So, anyways, look at this. This is us on stage rapping. We got the crowd; they're just loving it. We got this dad right here with his little boy on his shoulders, and we got this other dad with his little boy on his shoulders. And there's you. You're on the turntables, scratching, mixing away, being a dope DJ. Here I am rapping, rapping. So, hey, son, when we get back together, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. If you want to, I'm gonna teach you how to rap. You're gonna love it. Learn to rhyme, do all sorts of cool stuff. Okay. And then there's another one I want to show you. Hold up. Let's see. This one's really cool. One more. One more. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. There we go. And then there you are, splashing in the puddle. There I am. We got the rain gear on. Nice cloudy day. The duckies in the background. So, yeah, and I got a lot more illustrations. The book's done. Everything's been written, son. I just got to publish it now. And I'm going to be, I got another book coming after this. And I'm going to be turning this into a cartoon series. And I want to thank you, son. I want to thank you because, like, you're the inspiration for all this, everything. And I'm telling you this because you may not see this video now, but I'm putting this on record. So when the day comes that you and I are rightfully reunited, you're going to have evidence of before we ever finally got back together that dang, my dad loved me. Like, my dad is dedicated to me. Like, my dad loves me because I do, Max. Like, you're everything to me. Like, everything. It's not even close. Like, whew. Like, I'm telling you, son, like, when you were born, right? Okay, this is crazy. All right, check this out. Scariest moment of my life, right? When you were born, you weren't breathing for a moment. The umbilical cord got wrapped around your neck, right? And they brought you in on the table and you were not breathing, and I was in the room with you. Whew, and I still think about it. It gets me like, whew, makes me feel emotional, son. I love you. And so, like, they're pumping air into your little lungs, you start breathing. And your eyes open up and they just look at me. And like it's hard to talk about because man, that moment, that moment, dang, like life changing. Um, I I can't even describe the love I felt and the love I'm feeling right now. Like it's so freaking overwhelming. But yeah, you grab my pinky. You grab my pinky, son. Your eyes open, like your eyes opened up. We made eye contact and you grabbed my pinky and it was amazing. So yeah, let me move on. All right, let me move on. Because your dad's dad loves you so much, just gets get a little worked up, a little emotional. So that's what happens when you're a father. You'll find out one day. You love your kids more than anything, I tell you. Um, but yeah, Max, that's I think that's a good spot to end it. And I want to let you know I got another video. I'm going to be dropping a video for you every single week from here on out. And as I'm dropping these videos, I'm just excited to share with you who I am. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good, son. Anyways, I love you. God loves you. God loves you even more than I do. And that's hard I'm not going to lie. Like, it's hard for me to even believe that, but I know it's true. Um, and I'm just thankful that I got you and I'm coming. I'm coming. So until next video, son, sleep well and enjoy your life and focus and know your dad misses you and know you're not forgotten. And again, know that I'm on my way. We'll be reunited soon. All right, son. Love ya. Here comes Max. Whoa, yeah. Was that fun?
God, I'm an out to my very last breath. Blessing my son, my love never ends. Max, Papa loves you, I'm troubled by a mess. But God's got a back, a bond shall ascend. Truth will expose, heaven is sent. Your dad is an angel, I'm here to protect. Max chose us cause he saw what it meant. From up in the heavens, God told him to send. Creating a son, he grew in your boom. I want you to heal, please deal with your wounds. This pain that we brought, well it's not just two. A son's in the middle, gotta cut the excuse. Two good pants, gotta prove that it's true. Abuse won't bark, now there's only the truth. A son needs love, not poisonous fruit. My father's gospel, may it take root. Son, I love him, a dice that I promise. Father's gospel, guidance and knowledge. Wisdom and love, stay open and honest. These are the moments, focus that got us. Son, I love him, a dice that I promise. Father's gospel, guidance and knowledge. Wisdom and love, stay open and honest. These are the moments, focus that got us. Max, my boy, you better think critical. Independent, question the principles. Who's benefiting is a circle reciprocal. What's its impact? Better ask the invisible. Instincts, they'll keep you formidable. Back at the facts, keep emotions at a minimal. Keep them at the house, be a proud individual. Self-disciplined, hard work, no umbilical. Son, if you wanna be a man, you set boundaries, lines in the sand. Gentlemen earn it, we learn cause we can. Knowledge is power and God's in command. Your efforts impaired, so dare with your plans. Your attitude's key, believe when you stand. Little Mad Max, it's a rap from your dad. Maxwell, I love you and blessed as I pass. Son, I love you with dice that I promise. Father's gospel, guidance and knowledge. Wisdom and love, stay open and honest. These are the moments, focus that got us. Son, I love you with dice that I promise. Father's gospel, guidance and knowledge. Wisdom and love, stay open and honest. These are the moments, focus that got us. Max, ain't little. What's important is you get to be a kid with your pops, your moms, along with your sis. Full of good memories, it's more than a wish. I swim every ocean, scale every cliff, I search every star, the night never dims. Together, my son, the devil chagrins. We can't be stopped, now it's coming to a end. For the sake of a family, love for the win. Son, I love you, my dice that I promise. Father's gospel, guidance and knowledge, wisdom and love, stay open and honest. These are the moments focused, I got a son.